Hello
Hello
everyone.
everyone.
Thank you for watching Happy Science Eye channel. This is second part of the series of introducing Master Okawa's lecture. Now here Elohim is thinking about. The theme of today is how hell in the spirit world was formed.
Nobody tells us about that and seems very interesting. Well, I wonder why Master Okawa mentioned about hell in the lecture regarding Lord Elohim.
Well, in my opinion, one reason is that when Elohim was physically alive on earth 150 million years ago, the early stage of hell had begun to be formed at that time. And above all, Elohim was the one who decided the criteria of good and evil of this earth.
I see. We often hear that if you do something wrong, you will go to hell. And Elohim was the one who decided the value judgment of right and wrong. Then, before we go into the theme of hell, I think people will say, does hell really exist?
Yes, this is an extremely important topic from a religious perspective. Let me say the conclusion first. The spirit world of hell does exist. And the reason why hell was appeared is because the first, some people forgot about the existence of the spiritual world and became attached to this earthly material world. And second, the fall of Lucifer, who used to be an archangel, was jealous of God. These points are mentioned in this lecture.
It's a dizzying story, but there are several things we need to understand before we go to the beginning of hell story so that many people can easily understand it.
Yes. The first truth we should know is the existence of the afterlife. When we die, we return to the other world. Our souls have eternal life.
Returning means that we originally came from the spiritual world.
Yes, we are all born from heaven, and we are born in this world for the purpose of soul training and to make this earth a better world. And the second truth that we should know is that the spirit world is clearly divided into heaven and hell, though hell is much smaller than heaven.
In Happy Science, many books of spiritual interviews have been published as the proof of the spiritual world, haven't they?
Yes. In Happy Science, the structure of the spiritual world has been revealed in details as a multidimensional world. Please refer this book, The Nine Dimensions, in details. But for now, let me simply say that heaven and hell does exist. It is true that the world we return to in the afterlife is determined according to how we live our life in this world and also what we are thinking throughout our lives.
Then today's theme is how did hell come to be? But didn't hell exist from the beginning?
No. First of all, about 150 million years ago, more and more people forgot the original purpose of the spiritual world and this earthly world and became attached to the earthly life. They began to think that this world is the real world. And people try to bring their earthly values, such as discord among people, into the other world. At this stage, it was not a definite hell, but people who had unharmonious vibrations gathered together and started to live separately. This was the early stage of hell.
So at that time, it was not clearly hell like it is now, was it?
Yes. The decisive event that happened there was the fall of Lucifer. 120 million years ago, when Lucifer, one of the seven archangels, was born on earth under the name of Satan. He was jealous of God and fell into hell, unable to return to the heavenly realm.
The story of the fallen angel is very famous.
Yes. When Satan was on earth, he got all the power he wanted, and he wanted to become God. However, he became jealous of God because he couldn't become God. This jealousy was the reason why he fell into hell.
So jealousy, not hatred, was the cause. Jealousy can cause even angels to fall.
Yes. Then Master Okawa revealed how Lucifer became the emperor in that hell, actively increased his minions, and started expanding hell realms. This is the history of hell's beginnings. In Master's lecture, it is also revealed what kind of people became devils and their activities of expanding hell around the world. I think one of the big theological issues became clear. However, the matter of hell is not just a theological issue, but related to ourselves.
Really?
Yes. It is said that more than half of people today go to hell after their death.
More than half. But everybody wants to return to heaven.
Yes, of course. And not only our afterlife, but also our present life is affected by hell. Evil spirits from hell affect so many people and countries.
How we can avoid such negative influences and return to heaven?
Yes. We must seriously learn the truth and learn what is good and what is evil. So first, please watch Master's lecture. Now hear Elohim thinking about. You can find the answer by knowing what Elohim is thinking about the present age.
Please come to one of our branches and listen to the lecture. And for deeper understanding of the theme of hell, please read The Lord of the Sun, The Lord of the Secret, and The Hell You Never Knew. We welcome you and learn together.
See you next time. Bye bye.